Hey everyone, and welcome to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy. So, I want to be upfront with you because today, which is not actual the day that you are watching, because all of this is pre-recorded, surprise, right? I know today is a pretty rough day for me. It's 1.5 year anniversary. That feels like such an icky word to say it. That my brother died, and I've been not dealing very well today. And I thought, what could I possibly do to make myself feel better? And I basically just immediately thought of recording a video, because recording videos makes me happy to interact with you guys, and you know, this game is my favorite game of all time. So, if you notice anything in my voice or anything, I'm not doing too well, and I think that should be okay to say. I think that should be okay to be honest about. And we all have our off days, but we can always, no matter how we feel, come together and play a game. So, without further ado, let's jump into the investigation of this case. February 23rd, 2:15 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused. Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. 5:15 to be exact. 5:12, 5:15, I think that was the exact time. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Exactly, that's what I thought last time. Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to, at least. Alright, let's do it. That she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this. You're basically useless, Emma. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. I can read minds, so I'm pretty useful. Huh? Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. They are literally to be able to see in pink. Let's go. Science awaits us. Oh, we are okay. We're suddenly transported here. February 23rd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. I don't know why I have so much trouble with the word February. You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. I mean, that just kind of happened, but that's not our problem, right? There wasn't even a body found there, so who cares? Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. Oil drum was empty. The oil drum, kicked over by the chief prosecutor, was brimming with water. My sister, raising evidence at the crime scene? Never. Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. I mean, Emma just has kind of a sister complex, doesn't she? Like, she loves her sister no matter what. That's not it at all. I can read minds, apparently. Again, it's just, we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her. Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Ray. Huh? What's that grin for? I washed away the evidence. The situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid. That's pretty neat, actually. Luminol. Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Like, no one will be able to see it ever. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. We're gonna prove that the police department sucks. Let's give it a try. Me? Why do I have to do it? I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. So I really can't spray this stuff. Apparently. We're testing bloodstains with this stuff and we're not drinking it. I think you would probably die if you drank that, but okay. Hey, look! I'll lend you these glasses. Huh? You had an extra pair of those things? Oh wow. This is not pink, this is red. I have been lied to. To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, you see? Neat. Tutorial. Press enter. You know, that big button on your forehead that says enter? Click and press that to spray it on. Like, the bottle will actually have like a button that says enter on it, and if you click that, it'll spray. It's very neat, I promise. Okay, let's find some bloodstains. Okay. Ooh. You got like crosshairs. We're pressing enter, people. So I already know. Probably. No. Oh, there we go. Oh man, pixels are not very good right now, huh? I can see your eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a bloodstain? It's blue blood. It must be a king. It's so... Oh. Amma, you're shaking. It's just... This is my first time seeing real blood. But it's actually a luminal reaction to blood. It's not actually blood that I'm seeing. Scientific investigation in action, huh? Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a bloodstain. Not very much, though. But doesn't something strike you as odd, scientifically speaking, of course? What's odd about this, scientifically? The amount. Perpetrator and Detective Fodman... Detective Fodman. Awesome. Detective Fodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood? I definitely think so. I mean... Look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe! They just soaked it all up, baby. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to have been more blood than this. Hey, Mr. Wright! I'm gonna mark up the floor plans when we find the bloodstain, okay? So we're gonna find more? That seems to indicate that, right? See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right? I'm totally not useless like you thought before. Yeah, and that stuff's pretty handy too. If you actually give me the stuff, you're still useless. I saved up my allowance to buy that. Criminal testing fluid received from one very proud looking Emma Sky. Oh, she's so cute. Solution used for scientific investigation. Finds blood traces. Spray to use. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. What? Why not? Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. I mean, then we can still bring it up when it's on the evidence list, right? That seems like, even if the prosecution doesn't actually use the evidence, we can still use it. They'll put it on the list. They'll put everything on there, even if it's useless, right? Or are the prosecutors really that corrupt? Is she saying that? Let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Yeah. It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it? I guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious. Huh. Oh, I thought it was gonna be Marshall or something. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Miss Star. You only trust your own eyes. Not bad, you two. There we go. The day-old deli box is on the house. I actually didn't look at my little cheat sheet list that I made. But I seem to remember that all of the boxes that we're going to hit in this episode will be story related. Let me look. Yeah, the deli, we just hit the deli, and then there's one other one that we're going to hit sometime in this episode. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering. I'm certainly putting me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but... No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know! I witnessed everything from the security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry? You lied on the witness stand. It's unforgivable. Don't worry, Emma. She'll get her punishment for that. Insignificant child. I will murder you with my icy glare. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and the testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective, which I am no longer. She stabbed Goodman. She stabbed Stepman. I know this photograph has something important to tell us. What? So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Starr? Yes. It was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. That's just not that long, actually. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they cuffed it all up. Oh, well. Cuffed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know? I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. But I'm mostly a demon. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day I drag the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long, they called me the Murder Queen. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. Well, that happened too. And you were let go? Or fired? Yeah, probably for misconduct. I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident. Oh, here we go. So, forget DL6, we're getting SL9, guys. SL9. Wait, she doesn't mean... First of all, we are presenting this. That looks like a petrified piece of provolone. Huh? It's not! It's my attorney's badge! I think a petrified piece of provolone would fetch more on the open market. Look, my badge isn't up for sale. Not yet, at least. I think that's also very illegal. What do you think about this? SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note. Good. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know? Really? Well, that makes sense, kind of, actually. That knife was evidence from that case. The murder weapon. It was due for transfer on the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Yes, please do. I had one of those up until 2 years ago. Back when you were the Kappa Queen, right? We found this ID card here in this pocket. Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's. But it's the same ID as the man who was killed in the police department. That's impossible. I wish I could be so sure. A body with Edgeworth's knife stuck in it was found in Edgeworth's car. Wait, did I say that wrong? A body with Edgeworth's body? A body with Edgeworth's knife stuck in it was found in Edgeworth's car. I think he owes me gratitude. Gratitude? Why, if I hadn't witnessed the crime, Mr. Edgeworth would have been suspect! I wonder. Still, it's strange. Why didn't the chief prosecutor have her own murder weapon ready? It was when I grabbed the chief prosecutor and stole her. She dropped that phone on the pavement. That's when you heard her talking about the muffler, right? Little did I know. It was a trap. Red car's muffler and the prosecutor's red muffler. What was this guy really trying to say, I wonder? If you think about it, I could have taken a picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes, and it's convenient for clout. So you went straight to the scene of the crime. I rushed to watch the changing tents in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yeah. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime? Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were. 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Starr. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Oh, we hit something, did we? Just like that time. That time, that's probably SL9 related, right? Can we finally talk? Yes, there we go. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable? To who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I had ever handled. Okay, so she and Goodman were on this case. Goodman being the lead. Oh, Marshall was in on it too. And another Marshall. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So they didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed! On the basis of evidence of assault. Made up evidence. What? You made it executed someone with fabricated evidence? That is no bueno. The best part came several months after the trial. Oh, let me guess, the guy was innocent. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolman, like Marshall. Others found themselves out of a job, like moi. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know very well. Wait, could it be... Yeah, it's Marshall. Exactly, Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean, Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then, it was over. And he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten. Neither have I. You haven't forgotten, as on mine? There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Not when my lunchbox is at the ready. Wait, those lunches you sell? Yeah, they have cameras in them and deadly lethal poisons and stuff. There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends. Boyfriends that can help me investigate. Miss Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway? 23,000 million. Just when all detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence. There has to be a connection. Well, duh. So, Rookie. What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yeah? Yeah, then you should take this. It's probably the one that yeah, it's the Salisbury steak lunch. So, there's like, tomorrow there's one more investigation day, I believe. And we'll hit the very last lunchbox. And then we get the achievement, hopefully. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna cry. I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Steak lunch received from Miss Star. It's excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood. Okay, so it's actually saying the officer, even though it was very obvious, but... Miss Star? Officer Marshall, is he your... are you his... boyfriend? Are you... going out? Oh, I'm such a teen girl. Why do you want to know? Because I mean, no, I have only eyes for edgeware. I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister with cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. Interesting fact there. And he was nice to me too back then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective. But now he's so cold, and he says Bambina all the time. I mean, I guess he used to do that anyway. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you, Sir Jake Marshall. Let's go pay this guy a visit. Police department entrance. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. And the blue badges are still there. The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all. So, the evidence room. The scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is. She's like a kid in an amusement park. Ooh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Well, we were at a real crime scene before, honey. But okay. February, police station, criminal affairs spot. Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here. Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department. Yeah, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot. This makes my head hurt. Well, first things first. Let's go check out the police department crime scene. Yeah, you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead. I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. Oh, wow, this is... wow. Like, I have seen this image before on my 3DS and my DS, but... wow. I feel like there's even more junk in here than was in the previous image. Probably not, it's just better graphics, but... wow. Evidence room entrance, guard station. Well, guess whose station this is, huh? What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. That's probably behind that door. So beyond that door is the evidence room, yeah. The scene of crime? Sure seems that way. Oh. Oh! What's wrong? It's those cacti! They're so prickly! So imposing! It's hard to think straight. It's hard to think straight for you anyway. If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the deck. Oh my. What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where is the guard? Not on his post. I have a feeling I know who he is already. I do too. Okay, let's examine things here. Can't examine the cactus? Really? Let's examine this cactus then. Yeah, these sure are prickly. They must be the real deal. I would think just one big one would be sufficient. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. How so? Encased in a cold, rigid shell, with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. There's a security guard uniform hanging here. Looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... what was it called again? A punchy? A paunchy? A pinchy? Oh no, a poochie! Wait, maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. This is way too much fun. Look on the floor, a lasso. It's probably a trap. Like a bunny trap. You set your foot in it and it go like whoosh up into the air. Yeah, that's probably it. Looks like it's set up to trap something. A trap here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. Because that totally fits into this room, huh? But the lasso missed. I sure have an active imagination. The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's just walk in. It won't open. You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Marshall, where are you? Well, I guess we're moving? The police department entrance. This place is charged with frantic energy as always. Please? I don't know. Wasn't that? One steak lunch, please! Oh. I can only live on ramen noodles for so long! Oh, it's you. Gumshoe. Now's not the time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland, pal. Oh, you mean wanna... Actually, it's not for sale. The description says it's for sale. Oh, I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Now's no time for despair. Despair, huh? Huh? Boop, boop, boop. Please get that reference, please. Please. You need to play Danganronpa. We've caught a criminal. Now we just need evidence. Criminal? You mean... You heard about stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed in the police department. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact. Oh, so hasn't met the person. It's the biggest scandal for his decision in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need me steak lunch. Pronto. Standing around here talking isn't going to fill my belly. Let's just give him the thing. Wait, don't leave. If you want to know more... oh my gosh. If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. And later. Okay, so Wimpy Dude. He ran off to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Okay. Detention at the visitors room. Still, I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Staffman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Best to not go too far down that road right now. Things will get confusing. Oh, ouch! Ugh. Oh, I hate this dude. What was that? I forgot he had that frickin' thing. I hate it. Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me? A perpetrator? I was perpetrated again, sir. That's what I'd say. Why? Why? Hi. Greetings, sir. Wait, I know who you are. So, guys, who's more annoying, Oldback or Meekins? To be honest, I have to go with Meekins. I mean, Oldback's certainly not pleasant, but I really hate Meekins. Yeah, I'm not even gonna... Officer Meekins, so you're a guard here at the detention? No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report? No, sir. Should I say this? Wait, he isn't. Is he? Yeah, he is. You, Officer Meekins, you didn't. Did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekins' body, sir! Please take the thing away from him. Please. How is he even allowed to keep that when he's, like, arrested? What? Now this is an unexpected turn of events. Officer Meekins, have a look at this. Go ahead, sir. Laugh. Laugh at me, sir. I know what you want to say. You're going to tell me how she has one just like it. Me? Why would I? I know, sir. I know. I'm the only one without a girl with matching badge. I'm so happy I did this. Oh, my lord. Nowhere. I'm alone. All alone. Is that so wrong? Life isn't all about high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir. Is he talking about those badges on her coat? I'd like to take this to be my badge and attach an accessory. Oh my lord, that was amazing. Okay, let's go talk now. Sir, I'm a patrolman with General Fair, sir. Sir! Wow, I can hear you just fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir, so I went out to the evidence room, sir. The guard desk station in front of the room was empty, sir. So, normally there's a guard at the evidence room? That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. I am smart, I promise. Now, the security officer is none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Well, duh. We knew this already. The old of the cacti, man. Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. Suspicious person! Ah! What the heck is this guy doing? So what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. I saw white, and I saw red, and then I saw black. I'm not gonna make a reference from darkness and stuff. And when I came to, I was here, in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? May I ask, what happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky. Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office. First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, right? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with this sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you had to label me as a perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive as well as that. Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side. So, you didn't know it. Sir, I work in a tiny apartment devoid of light and other creature comforts. I am so desperate. Love me. I don't know any detectives. So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. My voice is gonna give out any second. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir, don't you think you should just confess? But sir, nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed a knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were... Huh? Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone, because Detective Aloneman had disappeared. What? Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared? That's some story. Do you think we can take a look at this? Hey! That's it, sir! That's it! That's what? My head was a blank until this very moment. But sir, now I remember! I remember, sir! You mean you remember what happened? Correct! That card was the cause of it all! This ID card? Exactly, sir! That's exactly it! Nothing could be more exact, sir! Nothing! I'd better pry into this one a little deeper. Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman, a lost little lamp, if you will. Oh, interesting. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious. Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So, you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. What? Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped a lot at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Do unto others before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir. What happened then? I'm so invested. Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I awoke, I was here. Right. So, Officer Jenkins, why was it that they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim whom he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card. In other words, we had no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if his body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That is what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up here? They really want you behind bars because you're annoying. They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly. No, but the videotape is quite clear. Huh? Videotape? Why can't you just start with that, really? From the security camera. The crime! My crime! The crime I swore to stamp out! It's there! It's me! It's on tape! I mean, if he really wants to get it, he wouldn't point it out to us, so. And you waited until now to tell us this? Thank you, Emma. I'm sorry, really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. Well, if you kill someone, you're definitely gonna hand over your badge. No thanks, I have my own. Well, I guess we'd better go check out the crime scene. Hey, Mr. Wright. Look who's standing at the Chief of Detectives' desk. It's Police Chief Gant. Oh boy. And you're sure this is all, huh? If you know what it means if there is anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most perfectly Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away. Deal? Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. The Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered. Righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much? Oh ho ho, Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? That was weird. Is Ashford going to be okay? Oh, Worthy. Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. Yeah, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boy since last year. You mean the incident in Court Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in a defendant's seat now, does it? This innocent man. And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Ooh, from Karma. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. Oh, in any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What? Don't write on, I tell you. The detective's getting killed on their turf too, I mean. Their being the prosecutors? Scientifically speaking, it's possible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? No, Righto, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive. And I can't talk about it. Wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the Chief of Detectives' trap shut. Yeah, he was the one you were picking on earlier? You saw that? Whoops. I wonder what it was. Let's see if we can find kind of discreetly ask him. Oh, sorry, you ought to see me. What exactly did the Chief of Police want you to do? Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here? Of course not. Well, except for this. What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important anyway. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. Of course, it's gonna be the most important thing ever. A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? The date is on February 21st. That's the day he died. Gotta make sure of that. You noticed that. Goodman's lost item report as the court record. Half-written document dated on the 2nd of the 21st can only be submitted to the Chief of Police. Right, so he was writing something out to Gant. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. He's still not here, huh? Okay, interesting. Why can't we... It specifically told us to go here, right? So, I guess we're missing something, so let's go back. Let's try a few things, let's see where it goes, alright? Okay, so I guess we need to find Gumshoe. We haven't been to Ashturf actually. That's a good catch. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Back to our favorite person. High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday. And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Ashturf's not here. I'm sure he's off doing important investigations. I hope that's what he's doing. I guess we'll have to come back. Alright, so that wasn't it. I'm probably missing something really simple here. Lost item report, Bruce Goodman. So he lost his idea. I really think it has something to do with Jan. Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna present everything to him. Okay, so I presented everything to this guy and nothing happened, so it's not Gans. Oh! Why am I so stupid? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to cut out a lot of stupid stuff just now. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I've never thought the day would come when Rido asked me for help after presenting me things relentlessly for over an hour. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. No? No, Righto. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50. No problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content, knock yourself out. It just goes to show you never know until you ask. As for you, here, you can borrow this. Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it? That's a special card for guests, so don't go losing it. Yes, sir. It's an honor. You just run along and do your best now. Later, Fox. I'm so stupid. It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real idea. You seem happy. Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. The evidence room is beyond that door. And we have the idea card from Chief Gan. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Aha! The card reader is turned off, you see? What is this security guard thinking? Howdy, partners. Well, well, what's made my Bambina sky so grey? I love this music. Officer Marshall, why does it have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon. We're here to investigate the crime scene? Yeehaw! That card you got there on your face. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts. Yeehaw? Well, what are you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's awaiting. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you, hombre. You're busy? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us, hombre. I want to keep it for Gumshoe, but alright. It's mail. Reminds me of Texas. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas. What a surprise. No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby? Yeah, Miss Star. Are you our boyfriend? What's this? What? What's wrong? The fillet steak one. I see. It's some subliminal message. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall. Alright, Bambina. You win. Ask anything. Finally, it seems like he's willing to talk. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meek is at the detention center for us. Ah, that poor little bogey. Poor guy, I kept getting his name wrong and calling him Weekly. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago. Well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know. I can imagine, actually. So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway of a bag of my steed, Zippy. No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place, but if, like, electricity goes down or out or whatever, you, as a human, need to be here. The same. You mean the security cameras? I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know. The Star told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of a crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire. You're still investigating the Ezel 9 incident with the Star, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it. What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, no one tells us what actually happened. There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago? The day of our case. That's right. The evidence transfers. Actually, was talking about the transfers too. I know maybe 2 of the machines in here do. Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen. Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest one to understand are these here security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes? I reckon they might be. You're the security guard and you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. That's the card reader by the door. The card reader leaves a record with every ID card that passes through. Oh, and you have that, don't you? Oh, but you don't actually know who it is because the ID numbers are locked. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before. Sorry, Bambina, can't show you more than that. Well, Goodman's number was definitely on there. Huh? I haven't heard whether this is related to a case yet. That's right. I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before. Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about? Keep all the evidence from solved cases. We're kept here under the decided detective supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault of the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February. I see now. Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. Well, in like A5, A6, there's a case that really contradicts this because there's like a 7-year gap or something and it's not really reopened even though it was very close before. But just pointing that out, that's interesting. And that happened to Ezel 9 2 days ago. See this? This is the victim's ID card. Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot? The number on this is 5A blah blah blah. Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again. Yeah, 514. Yeah, and he died at 515. Very strange. Look, the fourth number. It's a perfect match. It was used at 5:15, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world. So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But Detective Goodman lost his ID card. It doesn't say a time. But it's probably before 5. And he lost his ID, so it's probably someone else that used it. Wait, what did Officer Meekin say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing! Suddenly, he pointed a knife at me! If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Right, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. Okay, good. ID card record added to the court record. IDs of all who entered the evidence room at 2:21. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with ideas here. Ooh. The evidence room, sector 3. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here. So this is the evidence room? It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. They kind of look like these refrigerator things for bodies. Hey, gumshoe! Whoa! Did they knock each other out? What happened? Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. Oh, that's what happened. So is it true what I heard? Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50. No problem. So, go ahead. Investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out. Yeah, it's true. So, Chief of Police Gant will loan anyone $50? Even me? You know how many instant noodles I could buy with that? Oh, so that's what you were talking about. Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Boss for a day. But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day. Okay, this is confusing. First of all, you'll want to have this. Okay, cool, thank you. Scene of the stabbing of detective at the PD. So, Detective Gumshoe, you're boss for the day? That's right! It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here at the police department. But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? Well, you just arrived. You're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. Aww. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation again. I'm adamant, though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal. You have a locker in here too, Detective? Of course, I am a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal. Only you can open? I'll always believe in this regiment, no matter what happens. I'm a loyal dog. So, Mr. Ashford is with the inquiry committee now, right? We're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I guess this is what you call today. Mr. Edgar just can't get away from that case. Yeah, that case! The Adelnine. I thought he was gonna say Deal 6, but alright. The Adelnine incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edward. Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case. I think the beginning of the end was Deal 6 when he was traumatized as a kid. This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed, so that only one detective can open it. Using their ID card? Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since N24s already. Sounds like a lot. Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand. Right hand? Oh, you mean a fingerprint? Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint. So the only locker we can open is our own. Oh my gosh! I've never seen such detail in Gumshoe's locker. Oh gosh, that's so cute. I can't spoil it yet for you guys, but there's a picture of a very special woman in his life in that locker, and it's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. Also, he has another coat. Another green coat. Huh. Funny, they look like normal lockers. These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, you see? Handles? On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it, zap, you get a shock. That's what happened. My hands would be black and smoky every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint lock. So only a signed detective friend can unlock it. The indicator lamp lights up when it's open. So wait. Gumshoe's locker was open before, now it's closed. Nani? He didn't even walk away from us. That's strange. I swear his locker was open and now it's... what? Anyway, you can see the one back there. The light is on. So, you take a look at this. This is the ID card record of people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. Oh, I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa! What is it? The second number! It's not your ID number, is it, Detective? Mr. Edgeworth! What? The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth! What? Okay, alright. Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? Find him otherwise. There's something sticking out of here. Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence in some case. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe. There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was open recently. How do you know? If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence? Looks like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too. But he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either. If you're going to talk about behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of the bar. What sort of bulky equipment is gathering those things? What a sorry looking fishing pole that is. Ah, that's my personal pole! I never did get around to using it. Wait, I've seen that somewhere before. Right, pal, that's a metal detector. You know, you trust the old pal. I stuffed metal in there too. The one that led to the solving of the case out on Board Lake, remember? Oh right. Wow, that's also the litter also has here. And I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, that's a box sweeper. I'm sure it'll come in handy in solving some cases sooner or later. Keep looking up. You can't judge a person or machine by the cover. You gotta look at the heart. What's this? Blood. It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here. It looks like someone tried to wipe me off. It's right. What if there are other bloodstains left in the room? We should use your testing fluid to check it out. Look, this one's open, and the red indicator light above the door is lit. That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprints. Detective Goodman's locker. Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that? Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it, because the guys did. You must have taken the contents elsewhere. Someone left a glove here, the only one. Detective Gumshoe, maybe? There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. It's evidence from the case, you know. I mean, that's online, delivery says on the tag. That's tag on it. Rubber glove. Tagged evidence from the S9 incident. Extremely thin rubber glove. Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces. Detective Gumshoe, perhaps? There you go, pal, make me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case. The case? The S9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces over here? Another piece of S9 evidence. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke. You want to try to put it back together? Ha, good luck, pal. It's no job for amateurs. Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up. That's why I always carry out a tube of glue. Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, this is actually kind of hard. This was way easier on, like, the DS versions. I'll see you when I'm done. There we go. Okay, now we're getting it. That first piece was difficult. Okay. And done. Ooh, we are missing a piece, guys. Huh? Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing. Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it. Were some pieces stolen? I bet they were missing to begin with. Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. Shouldn't it be the other way around? Like, I don't know which has an opening, but it looks like the face should be upside down. But anyway, I kind of understand how it got broken. Unstable jar added to the court record. Jar piece back together from fragments found at the crime scene. The piece is missing. What is this saw and paint doing? Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression. Wow, we're getting deep suddenly. True art. I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here. Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger? Well, you might say this is my studio. Here in the evidence room. Let's go. I knew it. This is someone's right hand thing. What? What's the matter, detective? This locker. It's mine. It's yours. Please. You have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals? This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the board. I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can trust the police. What? But you're a detective. Alright. Oh, here we go. That's the good stuff. That must have been one massive pool of blood. I'm a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodwin was actually an alien? It proves that something really happened in front of the locker. I'll make note of it on the forecast. Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. We wanted a normal opinion. Okay, and I remember that there's a little bit of that here. Yeah. More than I remember, but why am I getting a reaction here? There's no reason for the murderer to touch this mark. This might be something significant. Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, Raphael. What, this? It's called liminal testing fluid. Where'd you get your hands on that? I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 for cheap. Where do you get this, Emma? I always buy it by mail order. Well, I'd better jot this down on the floor plans. Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors Award Mr. Edgeworth got the other day. Were you at the award ceremony, Inspector Gupta? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. Found a Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife. Huh. What would drive Chief Prosecutor's guy to do such a thing? Wait, that didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. This is my crowning achievement, my masterpiece, you might say. But art is always misunderstood, so... Art? He was dancing proudly on the day of the award ceremony. But there were a lot of people coming and going after the ceremony. So they took the Blue Badger away for a while. Really? Why? Oh, they said it was shameful or something like that? Shameful? I told night and day! I sympathize with Detective Gumshoe, but I can't see why they moved it. Detective Goodman's note and switchblade knife. I bet Ashford was the most surprised of anyone. Because of the SL9 connection? That was Mr. Ashford's first big case, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Ashford was a man to be feared. But why would evidence from that case turn up now? I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case. We have so much evidence. Now that was a bloody violent case. Violent? So it was a murder. Serial killing. Serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Ashford built his case around that to nab him. And this was 2 years ago. That put Mr. Ashford right in the spotlight. And started to ruin the mill. Really nice. About Fort's evidence? It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is. Huh? What do you mean? Detective Jobman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, you see. So that switchblade knife. The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself. Hey pal, look at the time! Was there something you needed to be going to? It's just that Mr. Ratchford's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to go give him my report for today. Oh no. Not très bien. It might help, Report? You mean a note written on the back of the flyer? The one that says nothing but no problem? Hey, it's Mr. Ratchford we're talking about. I'm sure he could use a report like this. I believe in him. He needs enemies while you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe. I'm off, pal. Later! I should probably see what Ashworth has to say too. So we are done here and we're going to Ashworth clear as day. No time to listen to the music. Stop! Oh boy! Bellboy! Ah, guest. My apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. Is Edgeworth here? Here, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. He is gloomy. Right. He has the hotel bring him tea service? Really? Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Ah, yes, he brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow. The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. So, how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. We were lucky this time. Again. Again? I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However, something happened? They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. The police department? Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police, Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results. Ah, that sucks, man. I see. Why, I ask you? Why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still... Oh, I've never seen him so out of sorts. Best evidence, huh? That's probably not the best evidence. Oh, I'm sorry. I completely skipped over that. You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. He must be talking about his father's murder in the elevator. Okay, Ashford. Why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too, then. He comes up a lot, doesn't he? He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? You are human? Really? What I want to know is why a deputy chief of police was on the investigation. In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't? Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. I believe you. I believe you, man. Yes. Oh, right, I'd better check this now. As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID card users? Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true. Why, Mr. Edgeworth? Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go, but Chief gone, no less. The Chief of Police? He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. But it was sold, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. Can I ask what kind of case it was? I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Now I'm curious about this other case. I'd better make a note of it. Unrelated evidence screwdriver added to the court record. Evidence from a past case of Edgeworth brought back to his office by Gant's request. Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something. My sister? What? If you were still studying forensic science. Wouldn't you know that as a sister? Huh? Yes, of course. Why, yesterday Mr. Wright and I were using this. Luminol testing fluid. Well, you might have use for this. Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints. It's been chemically treated for better adhesion. For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know? I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Ah, thanks! How about giving the detective coach as well? Detective fingerprinting set and fingerprint file received. Recovers fingerprints from handprints for comparison with fingerprint file. Cool. Well, let's get going. One last investigation! Sure, because this video is so long by now. Right, I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint. Here, and there's blood on the detective's evidence locker. Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed. Okay, here we go. Let's do some cool stuff. Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger. A finger? Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print. I really can't tell the difference at a glance. Quit procrastinating, choose a finger! I point a finger, I suppose? Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. I'm starting to get one that sparkle in her eyes. First you sprinkle the aluminum powder around. Huh? How do you do that? With enter. So there's a little button on this bottle and you press it. With enter, see? Ah, it looks like that's a trick. The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess. How do I do that? With E. Exciting, I know. You just go like E. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on the birthday cake. See? So this case was originally brought out for the DS, and it wanted to use all the functions that the DS had, and the DS had a microphone, and you could blow into that, and you'd literally blow it away. But of course, on the Steam version, you can't really do that, so they had to change it up. Wow, that looks like fun! It might take some getting used to though. It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything. You just pour the powder on thick, blow it away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, right? I guess I better give it a try. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is way easier than it used to be on the DS before. You had to like tap the screen and then you had to blow in the microphone and everything, and it was freaking impossible. This is actually kind of fun. Woo, here we go! Okay, let's blow. Oh wow, really? One tap and that was all it took? Huh. That's not as fun as it was on the DS. Aha, you did it! You found one! But this looks nothing like a fingerprint. Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't. What does it mean? I think it means we're out of luck. Out of luck? The person who left his handprint must have worn gloves. Oh, don't tell me we've been wasting our time here. The video is long enough as it is, Alma. Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints? Other prints? Looking at the locker door again closely. It seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print. Fingerprints outside the blood. Yes, let's do that. This one. Okay, here we go again. I don't think we have to really do it as neatly as we did before, because it's literally just tap. There we go. That's not fun at all. Oh, it wants us to do more? Okay, fine. If you want more, you'll get more. Okay, and blow. Not enough yet? Really? Alright, alright. Yay! A print so clear it's dazzling. Dazzling? Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away. So we're not done yet? This is quite a process. Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? I guess she's right. Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Ashworth and point out the person you think left these prints. Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was? I can make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprints are we most likely to find on this evidence locker? Gumshoe? Yeah, it's Gumshoe. Yay, match found! Woo! Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe, who has very oily hands. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look. I guess it's probably because I was thinking, so what? Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check that out. Yes, please, let's do that. This is where we got the luminal fluid reaction, right? Right, there was a handprint here. Okay, want to try using this? There go her eyes sparkling again. Yup. Okay, let's check for prints. That's the spirit! Oh, but I have to warn you about something first. What? The area with the blood was wiped away, right? We only ended up finding it using chemicals. Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too. Oh, wait. So that means no prints. Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high? Don't ask me. Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand. Okay, so if this is like your middle finger, then the index finger would be around here. Here we go. Cool. This is a different fingerprint. Let's see. No. That's the one. Has to be. Hey, these fingerprints, Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know? It's Officer Marshall. Huh? Officer Jade Marshall? Marshall's fingerprints added to the court record. Found on a bloody handprint left in the evidence room. The print has been wiped. So Marshall's hands have been bloody. That's gotta be coincidence. He's not involved in the crime. Emma. This is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminal reaction, the blood, and the fingerprints are in the same place. Oh! So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped blood stain. But why would Officer Marshall? It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence. I don't believe it. Ha. To be continued. Man, that took a while. To be continued. Man, this video is extremely long. I will have to edit it, as you will see, like you've seen the end result. Because I've been recording for 1 hour and 42 minutes by now, which is insane. So I'm sorry for all the editing that I'll inevitably have to do on this, but hopefully we won't have to use much editing in the next ones, and we can just play the game and you can just see it as it is. We discovered so many things in this episode, but I will see you guys tomorrow, packed with all the evidence we have in the trial. I'll see you there. Thank you so much for watching. Doei doei.